Have you ever wondered why some people achieve so much in life while others waste away their days doing nothing? It all comes down to one thing: time. This is the story of a boy who didn't understand the value of time until life itself gave him a lesson he would never forget. There was once a boy named Rohan. He lived in a small town. Rohan was smart, funny, and full of potential. But he had one big problem. He was lazy. Every morning when the sun rose, Rohan was still in bed. His mother would knock on his door and say, "Rohan, wake up! Don't waste the day!" But Rohan would turn to the other side, pull the blanket over his head, and mumble, "5 more minutes, Ma. Just 5 more minutes." Those 5 minutes turned into hours. By the time he woke up, half the day was already gone. At school, he never did his homework on time. At home, he left chores unfinished. When friends asked him to join them in games or projects, he always said, "Later, I'll do it later." Everyone around him could see it. Rohan was wasting his life. But he couldn't see it himself. One evening, Rohan's father sat him down. He looked into his son's eyes and said, "Son, do you know what the most valuable thing in this world is?" Rohan shrugged. "Money?" His father shook his head. "No, it's time, because once it's gone, it never comes back." But Rohan didn't take it seriously. He laughed. "Don't worry, Papa, I'm still young. I have plenty of time." His father sighed. He knew his son didn't understand, yet. A few weeks later, something happened. It was exam season. All of Rohan's classmates were busy studying, revising, preparing. But Rohan? He told himself, "I'll start tomorrow." And tomorrow never came. The night before the exam, he opened his books for the first time. The pages felt heavy, the words made no sense. His heart raced. He realized it was too late. The next day, he sat in the exam hall staring at the paper. His hands trembled. His mind went blank. For the first time, he felt the weight of wasted time crushing him. He failed. Rohan's report card came. When his father saw it, he didn't get angry. Instead, he handed Rohan a simple hourglass. The sand slowly fell from the top to the bottom. "Do you see this, son?" his father said softly. "This is your life. Every grain of sand is a moment. Once it falls, you can never put it back. If you waste your moments, your whole life will slip away, just like this sand." Rohan stared at the hourglass. For the first time in his life, he understood. He realized that he had been trading precious time for nothing. That night, he couldn't sleep. He kept watching the hourglass, grain after grain, slipping away. And he asked himself, "How much of my life have I already wasted?" Tears filled his eyes. But along with the tears, something else was born inside him. Determination. The very next morning, Rohan woke up before sunrise. He picked up his books not because his parents told him to, but because he wanted to. At first it was hard. The lazy voice inside him still whispered, "Go back to bed. You can study later." But Rohan shook his head and said, "No, not later now." Day after day, he kept pushing himself. Slowly, his habits changed. He began to study regularly. He helped his parents at home. He stopped wasting time on useless things, and soon his efforts started showing. Months passed. When the next exams came, Rohan was ready. This time, he didn't stare blankly at the paper. He wrote with confidence. When the results were announced, Rohan had passed with flying colors. His parents' eyes filled with pride. His friends looked at him with respect. And deep inside, Rohan felt something he had never felt before: the joy of using time wisely. He held the hourglass in his hands once more and whispered, Thank you, Papa. I finally understand. Time is life, and I will never waste it again. And that, dear friends, is the lesson for all of us. Time is the only thing we can never buy back. You can lose money and earn it again. You can lose friends and make new ones. But once a moment passes, it is gone forever. So stop saying later. Stop waiting for tomorrow. Start now. Because your life is nothing but the sum of the moments you choose to use or waste.